Part 35. When the beast started ruling, Satan had 7 heads and 10 horns. Satan stood on the sand of the sea and gave Satan's power to the beast and his authority to the beast and his seat. The first resurrection happened in 66 AD when Satan gave his power to the beast. And Satan, the earth swallowed up the flood, and Satan was thrown into the bottomless pit at the first resurrection. In chapter 20, when is Satan thrown into the bottomless pit? At the first resurrection. And then these reigned with Christ. Now what is Satan let back out of his prison to do? Chapter 20, he's let back out of his prison to gather the armies together. And here you see him during the vials. He's let back out, and 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out to gather everybody together to battle. So we know that whenever these vials are poured out and Mystery Babylon comes in remembrance before God, that is whenever Satan was let back out of his prison. But it's going to explain more of this in this next chapter. Chapter 17. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth, again, that's the kings of Judea, have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. To be a harlot, you first had to be married. To be a harlot against God, you first had to be married to God, not the Gentiles who were not married to God. This is about Israel, who was married to God and played the harlot. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. This is talking about the temple. This is talking about Jerusalem. Do you see this temple adorned with goodly stones and pearls and precious stones? Not one stone in this temple will be left upon another. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate, the abomination of desolation. All the blood of all the prophets will be required at the hands of this generation. She had a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, the abominations of the earth. Nobody else killed the prophets except for Israel. That's all it ever says. Nobody else. A prophet cannot die outside of Israel. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which have the 7 heads and the 10 horns. Stay tuned.